on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Marco Gonzalez, a native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in is Kike Hernandez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
He's set and the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Lewis. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting first.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
Batting first. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. Hernandez on third with 2 out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Now here's the first offering. Mitch Haniger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So here now is Ty France. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
Bases are empty. One man out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. 1 out and a runner on second base. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting fourth.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now to the plate, Franchi Cordero. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Moore is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and up next is Evan White.
The first baseman, Evan.
First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Popped up. Dahlbeck is there for it. One away.
Batting sixth.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, Cap.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The batter will be Taylor Trammell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Verdugo waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And now here is Bobby Dahlbeck.
Moving off for Boston, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Here's another 1-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in next, Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way.
Ball that's outside.
One-oh count. Here it is. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter on the call, second baseman, Hernandez.
So now here is Kike Hernandez. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball that's
Third inning, no score to this point. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here is Tom Murphy.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Now here's the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Hernandez is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
No one on with one down, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, the right fielder, Mitch.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Three and 0 now. Ty France waits on deck. The 3-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ty France.
So next to bat will be Ty France. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Seager.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Crawford on second. France on at first with 2 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Verdugo looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The next batter will be Evan White as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch, and the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Seattle. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, J.D. Martinez.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And a fairly wide range there. 9 miles an hour difference between these two pitchers. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Dylan Moore. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Taylor Trammell. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to bat, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Down the left field line and deep. Fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. First pitch of the AB now. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 2-2. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Garrett Whitlock, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 72, Garrett Whitlock.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P.
Now the pitch.
Crawford.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Line drive base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
At the plate now, Ty France. As he'll take a look at ball one. Whitlock, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Seager will wait on the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lifted down the line in left. The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. There's ball four.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in will be Kyle Lewis, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Seager leads off first with one away. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So first and second with one down. And up next is Evan White. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
Ball that now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the M's 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Now at the plate, here is Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hernandez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. White battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So next to hit is Alex Verdugo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Trammell is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Next up, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he takes a called strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Seattle leads this one 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Taylor Trammell.
For the Mariners, the left fielder, Taylor.
First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, John Murphy.
Stepping in once again is Tom Murphy. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a base hit last time up. The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
From the stretch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here's the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-2 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Number 16 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 16.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Count 21.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Renfroe, the runner at second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right.
Haniger in pursuit.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next, here is Christian Vasquez, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. A man on third with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Kike Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mariners lead it 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and that'll bring in Ty France. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field, and that's in there. Base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded, and he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Austin Bryce takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Kyle Seager will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First delivery to him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lewis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Lewis. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 5-3. Cannon Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in is Alex Verdugo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Alex Verdugo.
First offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lewis comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Lifted down the line in left. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hit to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down 5-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan White.
The first baseman, Evan White.
He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. Bryce A 6'4" right-hander. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Stepping up is Dylan Moore. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Taylor Trammell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now is Tom Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on the way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mariners leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Rafael Montero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Lewis waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Up
Next, it'll be Franchi Cordero. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Lewis is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The M's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Marco Gonzalez gets the W on the mound. Nate Eovaldi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.